New civs? Oh yeah. Vietnamese versus Teutons. Sweet. Okay, seems that it's pretty standard maps. Extra stone I see here for what happened to my raid, or my raid. And 1 gold. That's standard, but yeah, 1 extra stone. While for Terrorinho, he has 1 stone, 1 gold. And in case he's going to be under some pressure, yeah, not too much space behind the walls, right inside his base. I mean, plenty of room, but in case it's going to be like a high pressure from the enemy, right? You want to have some extra space in the back, especially. Like for example, this guy has this corner, this area, extra room. The boars, 1 inside, 1 outside or inside. I think it was inside, the second one, with deer outside, and he took 2 or 3, 1, 2, 2 and 3. I think that was for a deer. Didn't take the last one, the last Bambi. And Barak for now, and also faster too. Feudal Age. Well, I see that Red Prey is kind of playing Arabia style, right? 22, 23 pop-up. This is arena, man, has its specifics, obviously. Anyway, Terrorinho now with luring the Bambis to his town center. 1 it's in, and the second coming with a 3rd remaining to be taken. Sending Wilson gold, 24 population, and still 3 villages queued from the town center. Hello, Tri-Catch. Hello to you. Hello. Happy Friday, man. Happy weekend. Happy start of the weekend. While on the other side with 24 population, like I said, already on the way to Feudal Age. And are you for real, man? Creating militias on the way to Feudal Age. Don't tell me that this guy wants to try the teleport thing to build a tower in one of the corners between this gate and the wall, or here between the 2 gates, or simply he just wants to break through by destroying the stone wall. But man, like I said, arena, it's arena. It's specific map. It's over 1 minute, 1 minute and 46 seconds time here to do something for this guy, and he's building a market. Yeah, man, he's building a market in front of that gate. A market and a tower indeed. While we have now Terror with 4 houses to surround this market. Well, he's trying to surprise, but Terrorinho in this map, man, has not a lot of experience, huge experience. Thousands, tens of thousands of games played. Nevertheless, guys, the teleport thing is working. And red player with mana trumps upgrade already. While another row of houses here, another line of houses for Terror to still try to keep away Red's army to go in, to go through. And then using the villages, using the mana terms. Well, he will be in Feudal Age right now. Achilles 88, thank you for the follow, thank you for the support, much appreciated. And yeah, he is up now. It's time to build a counter tower. My question is, why this guy, if he wanted to do like that, this strategy, didn't start to mine stone earlier in the game? So when he was inside with these 5 villagers, right, to with 2 or 3 to already build another tower, because now Terrorinho has a counter tower, building a market. Well, he lost a ville, yeah, I agree. 29 pop for Red Player, 27 for Terror, but Terror will be on the way to Castle Age, while this guy 69, 89 food. I don't know if in this game actually he will even go to Castle Age, but let's wait and see. I mean, the difference is pretty big. For now, Terrorinho to mine stone with the market. He will hit Castle Age anytime soon, and then he will probably sell extra stuff for gold and then buy stone to build another defensive tower in case he needs it. Yeah, well, Terrorinho might lose that one. It's Teutons, man. Whenever you see Teutons, you know, it's not necessarily 100% is going to happen. The tower pushes, the tower rush, but you expect in some extent, like some percentage, right? 5%, 10%. It's chances that we will see the tower rush, right, with Teutons, because for Teutons they can fit more units inside. So Terror delaying for now his castle age time. He has 100 stone, building another defensive or a counter tower, right, while these villagers probably will run back to the base and to lose probably more villagers if Terror is not microing his units, his villagers, building another defensive tower in front of his main gold, and researching the double B-tags, and also on the way to Castle Age with 30 population, while 36 population for red players, still creating villagers. Market, no, he has only this barrack, not another second military building, and will try to break through another side, but Terror is mining stone already with enough villagers to build another defensive tower just in case he needs to build another one. Nah, man, I mean, he tried, but against a player, like I said, like Terror, which played tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of games seriously on Arena, you just can't surprise him very, very easy. Of course you can surprise him, but that's the point, not very easy, man. And another tower now incoming from red player, while Terror here to build another wall. Yeah, started to build another wall. He might lose that ville, but buying some extra time. No, yeah, running away, oh no, in the end he wasn't running in zigzag. Terror, yeah, Sabios, you didn't know? Jon Snow or Jon Slow was, let's say, his second nickname. The number one most famous nickname of his is Terror, right? Since he was joining the first time Rulers of Rome clan, ROR, since the old MSN zone times, man. Anyway, not that it's super important. I like to call him by his old nickname. So that's Terrorinho. Okay, now another defensive or counter tower for Terror on the other side. So even though a red player will break through, this tower will wait him behind that wall. I did no problem, man, no problem. I mean, I don't know everything, but what I know, I will say. And more walls, man, but watch out, these towers with 6 villages in, a lot of firepower, man. And yeah, another villager going down, man. Terror is losing too many villagers, right? Almost completely for free, man. He could take care a little bit more of his own, base, villagers, units, whatever. Not stay with them in the range of the enemy towers and so on. So yeah, the wall is down, but Terror to finish another row of wall, another line of wall. And behind it that counter tower, so not too much to do for red player. Maybe would be a good idea for him to actually try and go to Castle Age as fast as possible, because as the game goes longer, staying in feudal age, obviously Terror will have much stronger economy, much stronger, depends how long, right, how late he will go to Castle Age. Villagers difference will increase over time, because Terror will build now exactly his second town center, then a third one will follow, and so on. Anyway, for now, 45 population for red player. Will he try to surround here Terrorinho with towers, and more towers? Maybe so. Now, let's see what's been added for Teutons with Warlock mod. In Castle Age Tech Ironclad siege weapons +4 melee armor, and as we know, murder holes free, so they can hit at the base of the towers or the castles without researching this one. And towers garrison +5, TCs +10 units, max number of arrows +4, TCs +5. So yeah, they can put inside more units inside those towers. So a total of 10. For other civilization is 5, but for Teutons 10. Which is quite some difference, right? Yes, it is. Okay, now red player mining the forward gold, and indeed considering to go Castle Age as well. Now for Terror as Vietnamese, a castle to take down at least one of these forward towers, initially forward towers, right? And then as Vietnamese, let's see what they have. Yeah, red player, just click up to Castle Age, and for Vietnamese, reveal enemy position at the game start. Archery range units plus 10, 15, 20% hit points in feudal castle Imperial Age, conscription free. Unique units, a Rattan Archer, archer with high pierce armor. Castle Age Tech Chatras, battle elephants, plus 30 hit points. Imperial Age Tech paper money, tributes 500 gold to each ally, and as a team bonus have access to Imperial Skirmisher upgrade. Imperial Skirmisher upgrade, man. Yeah, they are looking, let's see. Hit points 41, attack 4. Elite Skirms, they have hit points 41 and attack 3. Okay, they're a bit stronger. So the castle is up, and here comes Terrorinho with Rattan Archers out. Let's see how fast and how good they are. Maybe Terror, Israeli, but Jon Snow, Brazilian player, right? No, he's the same, man. He's the same. Jon Snow, it's or aka Terror X is the same player. But you know, for a long time in Vubli, he had Jon Snow nickname, right? But whenever he streams, there are some viewers that are just trolling him and tell him you're too slow. So he changed the nickname from Jon Snow to Jon Slow. But he's the same. He's the same guy, man. He's the same guy. A very nice and yeah, friendly guy. Right, we have now Terror destroying this palisade and going inside Red's player's base. And Red player building now a defensive tower to his main gold, steel mining stone with 5 villagers. Now, as expected, more population for Terror, 60 to 48, 12, and with a chance to increase even more. Recalled the wrong flag then. Well, but you know, maybe some other players also put some names with Jon Slow. You can make some combinations. Instead of O, for example, you can use a 0, and it's a different nickname, right? So J0N instead of John, J0N Slow. So it's looking almost similar. Or to put the 0 in slow instead of O, to put the 0. You know, those kind of combinations, right? I know it sounds funny. Or instead, for example, of W in slow, you put 2 V's next to each other, which looks like W. And it looks the same, but it's a different nickname, basically. It's Jon Snow with 2 V's and Jon Snow. Anyway. Probably there are a few others. I haven't seen them, but maybe they are. Anyway, we have now Terror going to the wood line of Red player, forced to run away with all his lumberjacks. Ah, Mr. Mike, guys, in the house, my old buddy. Hello, my man. Oh, Benzema, long time no siege, man. Well, long time, not quite long time, but yeah. Is Red medal? No, I don't think he's medal. I was checking his nickname. He doesn't have another AKA, by the way, and I don't think he is. In this first game, he actually played in the Arabia style, going up 24 population, then you know, building a tower and teleporting the villagers inside from outside inside. He was trying to surprise Terror, but Terror was able to hold and more towers to the other side. Well, he was trying to still break in. But how to surprise, you know, a player again like Terror, which has played, I think, again, tens of thousands of games in Arena, maybe hundreds of thousands, I don't know. Most of the time, this is what he plays, his favorite map. And here comes Terror with a second castle, this time forward, almost in what happened my right face, man. And really weird strategy. Not weird, but going fast to Imperial Age. What's the purpose though for going up fast to Imperial Age if you cannot create army? I mean, with 44 population, even for Meso civilizations like Aztecs, Incas, Mayans, you know, those with eagles and so on, I don't think it's a very efficient one to go super fast to Imperial Age. If he had chances, right, to somehow increase the pressure in terror, so to him to be the one, right, that is leading the game, but he is the one under pressure, man, and building now defensive towers to actually protect his economy. So now this is 1-0 for Terror. His strategy didn't work out. He tried there to surprise again Terror, but it simply didn't work out. Is the way it is. And another tower, it's built, but these Rattan archers can go to the base of the tower. But for Teutons, though, anyway, let's not forget that they shoot at the base of the tower. They have the murder holes, you know, by default. Oh, it is a forward castle. Well, he has his chances. I jumped on the conclusion. I mean, it's still, I'm not convinced that this is working. You know, this super fast Imperial Age with only 40-something population. I didn't see, though, the forward castle, and with one treb, a second one on the way to start and destroy the defensive castles of Terror, the town centers, the towers, and so on. Army-wise, yeah, it's big difference. It's more than double for Terror, 25 to 10, while villagers, it's also more than double, 46 to be more specific, right? While Terror, when he is, for example, castle and the other player, like in this situation, going fast in Imperial Age, but without a strong economy, this is what Terror likes to do. Yeah, rams, and even more rams. But how he can deal with the two defensive mangonels? For now, maybe he will be able to destroy those trebs. Now the Rattan archers coming to the base of the castle to get rid of those mangonels. One mangonel is down, only one Rattan archer converted, and yeah, well. One ram going down and another mangonel for what happened my raid, and he's repairing it with his villagers, while now Terror is the one to lose a lot of rams, a lot of army. Kills and death ratio, it's pretty even, though 27, 28, 27. It also depends how many conversion, a few conversion from a red player. Well, Terror will have to go to Imperial Age in the end, I think. Still, the advantage obviously is for him. But if he keep losing right army without doing something specific, then I don't know. Slowly, again, like it was the situation with the Castle Age army versus Feudal Age army. In this situation, a red player with Imperial Age army versus Castle Age army. Watch out, watch out. Well, this castle's still getting repaired, man. And with one ram, Terror trying to take down this one mangonel okay, and is down. But with these archers, the Rattan archers, not before getting another hit, a full hit, and only a few of these Rattan archers left. But Terror keeps coming with, no, he's on the way to Imperial Age. While red player able to destroy one town center, Terror has two more. Yeah, two more TCs. Villagers difference, now it's 52 more for Terror, 52. While army-wise, man, 8 to 6 for red player. Okay, now is the time to increase the pressure, if possible, obviously. But Terror, another siege ratio forward, and he starts now to destroy the houses, the market, and let's see, the resources for the other guy, it's pretty low. Anyway, another trap with another trap coming out to again still try and destroy the defensive castle of Terrorino in his base. Is that metal? I don't think it's metal again. I mean, I'm not sure because I don't know all metals nicknames, but with this nickname, he doesn't have an AKA. He doesn't have his nickname changed. I will ask Terror if this is metal, though. I will ask him. So in the end, the defensive castle for Terror is down, as well as one of his towers. While forward, yeah, he still has one castle left and destroying houses, more houses. Now ballistics upgrade for Terror. Imp on the way, 43 population for red player, 99 for Terror. And Terror still tries to come out with Rams. Okay, running away with villagers to an extra gold, one of the extra golds. Watch out for the 4 men-at-arms though. Still. And Imperial Age with more than double the population, but another ram going down and a few more Rattan archers going down. Yeah, man, these manglers, I mean, Terror is known for, not for his, best or whatever, crazy speed, microing and so on. And red player now with his 2 trebs to destroy the last castle of Terrorinho, and Terrorinho trying to keep that one repaired. Cat ram for him with scale barding armor. He got 1 knight converted though. Man oh man. I thought that is going to be an easier game for Terror. Seriously, I thought that is going to be an easier one, but no, man. It wasn't. Like I said, he also lost a significant number of units. Look at the kills and death ratio. That speaks for itself, right? 20 more for red player, 57 to 37, because Terror lost a lot of units trying to take down this forward castle. A lot of rams, a lot of Rattan archers and so on. And now he just lost the forward castle, along with 2 mangonels, but still it's more than double the population. Man, Terror needs... he should have considered, the stables and the light calves, well, scouts, light calves, much sooner. But now with more rams, finally he was able to destroy the only castle of red player. And now the siege workshop going down. 2 monasteries though for red player, and he has already 2 relics captured. Those men-at-arms could raid perfectly. Yeah, I know. I mean, he forgot about them, so that's... I mean, I don't think this is... this guy is metal. I don't think it's him. Nevertheless, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cat rams more down for red player, and now losing all the monks and able to convert only 1 light cav. And the other light calves now will take care of the mangonels, the trebs. Should be 1-0 for Terror. Oh my god! That was a perfect hit, man! That was a perfect hit with the mangonels taking down all 3 light calves at once. And another stand ground shot there. Oh man. Probably the Terror also must be pissed, man. I mean, he thought that maybe this guy will call GG already, but nah, man, still in the game, still trying. 1 knight, 1 monk, another monk, but the last mangonel going down. No, left with only 1 hit points. Like I said, probably Terror is pretty pissed by now, man. And finally, the men-at-arms chasing the villagers, going close to them. And 1 more villager down, with at least another one to go down for sure, man. So not the best micro here for Terrorinho. I don't know why he doesn't try, to micro better. His economy, his villagers, just don't let them die competing for free. I know it's easy to say, man, but at this level, seriously, 2k, 2.1k plus, come on, man. You gotta show that you are able to do that, seriously. It's one thing to see noobs, rookies, whatever, 14, 1600, 8, even, yeah, 1700 rating. They do this kind of mistakes. But to see a 2k that almost doesn't care about his units, come on, man. Play the damn game. Yes, Mike, it is, man. Annoying as fuck, seriously. And another siege workshop for red player, which continues to run away with the trebs and more monks, man. Block printing even now for these dudes to have increased range, as far as I know. How old is Terror? I think he's 28, 26 or 28, something like that. And yeah, now these monks, after that upgrade the block printing, they have 12 range, man. 9 plus 3. While Terrorinho researching brothers, illumination for red player, more like, imagine if Terror, right, instead of, along with the Rattan archers and the rams, he would send the scouts, not light calf, but the scouts when he was starting to siege the forward castle. Man, that this game could have ended much faster, much sooner. But like this, red has his chances. But still, man, look at red, only 42 population and no TC left for red player. So, yep, this is what it is. If he's losing the villagers, bye-bye. He will have to convert 1, 2, 3 villages to be able to build whatever, more buildings, town centers. And Terror with the final assault. Now he's hoping to take down all the monks, but man, he got a lot of them. And GG, finally. Finally, GG. And 1-0 for Terrorinho. Achievements fast. Man, oh man, 80 to 62. So more kills in the end for red player with less army. It was 14 more for Terrorinho. Tech-wise, clearly better economy. I mean, what's to say? Not that big difference with the stone. Gold was close to 3,000. Look at the wood, though. It was, my God, almost 13,000 plus wood, 13,000. And food, it was more than double. Bloody hell, man. Hello, Milf Hunter. 20 Vs, no TC, still no GG. Could have won that one. I'm not convinced, man. Nah, he didn't have the economy, seriously. He just didn't have the economy. He tried, but didn't. And look at the upping time difference over 9 minutes. 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Whoa, that's quite something. But villagers highest, it was 68 more for Terrorinho. The 2 relics for red player giving him a bit over 1,000 gold. Cool, 2-1 the castles for Terror, but Terror lost both his castles. And return. Let's change the score and wait for game number 2. 1-0, guys. Let me display the room so you guys also will see when it's getting displayed and so on. Hello, Mala Madre. It's metal. No, man, I don't think it's metal. It might be, but if I go to his profile, maybe it's one of the other nicknames. I don't know. The King of USA. It is. Oh, okay. It's metal. Right. If you guys say the actual best arena player in your opinion, who is? You're asking? Viper, of course, man. So let's put in the title then, Metal RTS. Okay, metal. Metal. Hello, Fangorn. Hello, G-Man Streams. Hello, Betting Gradu. Hello, Mala Madre. Hello, everybody watching the stream, guys. Hello. Indeed. And we have the spade delay, as you can see it for game number 2, counting down. Yeah, man, so if you guys say it's metal, should be metal. Metal. Like I said, I don't know all the nicknames for all these players, so... But quite weird strategy. He tried to play this one kinda in like Arabia style, the first game. And building a tower right between a gate and a wall. He built a tower and then teleported villagers inside, but Terror able to build another, wall with houses and so on to deny him going completely inside his base. Anyway, it was fun to see it, but you cannot surprise an old fox like Terror like that, man. Oh, hello, Wapodek. I didn't see you, man. I didn't see you. I mean, I'm looking at the chat only now. I saw that you're writing something. If you did write something, it was just scrolled above, and me being in the game, I couldn't scroll above. Anyway, nice to see you back. Nice to see you back, Wapodek. Lately, you have been very, very busy, man. Let's see the civilizations, though. They are Turks versus Celts. Let's see what's been added with the Warlock Kingdom. For Turks as Castle Age, they have Sipahi, Cavalry Archers, Janitors plus 20 hit points. And let's see for the other player, for the other civilization. For Celts as Castle Age Tech, Stronghold, Castles, Towers, fire 25% faster. Now that's quite something. And looking at the maps, metal with best gold, main gold, away from the walls. Another gold in that corner, so 2 golds and 2 stones I see inside his walls, with two relics. Let's say closer to his walls. One is in between them, and the other 2 are more or less closer to Terror walls. Terror the same, the main gold is away from the walls, so no problem. And he has 3 golds, man. Jew, what can you expect from a Jew, right? More money, more gold. So in total 3 golds for Terror and 2 stones. Yeah, while 2 golds and 2 stones for metal. Oh, Mr. GPN, hello to you as well, man. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it to Glocken. So no more sitting around of PC every day. Well, Wapodek. If it's worth it, man, then this is only fun entertainment, right? Something in your spare time. And in the weekends, like now, starting of the weekend, by the way, guys, great to watch some AoC, right? Okie dokie. Let's see if in this game Metal will go for a different strategy if he's playing a standard arena game. Now, Terrorinho with all 4 Bambis inside the walls, inside his walls, and yeah, the same for Metal. Already during the first, no, that's the second Bambi, no, the third one, excuse me. 1, 2, and this is a Cacus for a third Bambi. So each player with 4 Bambis, pretty cool, and both of them with yeah, all these important resources, starting resources inside their walls. Who is better in your opinion, guys, Turks or Celts in arena? Probably, right, Celts will they want to push the game into late Imperial Age, where they can take advantage of their superior siege units, right? Those tanks, rams, siege rams, siege onagers, and so on. While probably for Turks, for Terrorinho, he will try to finish the game. You know, not necessarily in feudal castle age, but not delaying it for like super late Imperial Age. Turks are dangerous. I do struggle versus them when they get the castle. I know, man, those annoying Janissaries, right? I mean, for castle, starting from castle age, it's pretty tough to deal with those. Pretty tough, man. The same with conquistadors, right? They're pretty tough to deal. Expensive, yeah, true. It's also true. Expensive. But with arena, man, behind those walls, you can do at least a fast melee. Oh my God, check out, man. Metal doing the same strategy by the looks, but this time going up to feudal age even faster with 22 to actually he went up with 21 population, 20 and the scout, and now creating some militias. Man, 20 villagers plus the scout. That's crazy. So 24 pop, he's on the way to feudal age, while 25 for terror and two more villagers queued from the town center. And during the last, no, that's one more Bambi to go. That's the third Bambi for him. And yeah, let's see, he's coming out with 4 militias, and again 5 villages forward to 4, yeah, 5 villages forward, and to build a tower here and then teleport units inside. So he's playing exactly the same like in the first game. While check it out, Terror, once he saw already that metal hit feudal age, this time he is the one to build a house inside his base in the corner, and like that basically to buy him extra time until metal he has to destroy the walls or that house that covers the hole, which is faster to destroy it actually. And Terror, yeah, sending now the stone miners to the other safer stone in the back. Metal only trolling. Yeah, what can you say, man? Man, a tower hop Yeah, he tried, but this time Terrorinho, well, once he saw metal with fast feudal age, he knew that he would try the same. And yeah, he built this house in the corner just to make it impossible for the villagers. Well, if he would have built metal, the tower here, he couldn't have teleported the villagers. But this time, Terror with a safer line of houses. This time, not in the range of Metal's tower, and he just hit right now. Feudal age, time for him to build the counter tower, which already he started, and more houses, also like a wall. Also like a wall. Is Metal mining stone? Yep, on stone with 5, now 6 villagers. Not any other villager on gold, at least not yet. While another tower for Metal to try and break through this area of the map. While now Terror with a full stone wall behind those very few houses. So he should be fine. Mining stone with now 5 villagers as well in the back. So he should be able to build at least another counter tower in case he needs to. While this time won't be too easy for Metal to break through. 30 population for Terror, getting closer and closer to click up Castle Age, and only now researching Loom. He was trying to go as fast as possible to Feudal Age, so he didn't even research the Loom upgrade. Now building the market, he will build also the blacksmith, but he have to wait. And another defensive tower, because these men-at-arms, along with the tower threatening to break that wall and go through. So 30 population for him, 35 population for Metal. Metal, again, like in the previous game, far away from going up to Castle Age, the next age. And yeah, market and blacksmith will buy eventually, sell, buy. Now he's waiting for the food to pile up. He already has the gold. And yeah, these men-at-arms are in, man. And whoa, the house almost going down, but this house will go down probably. And let's see. Oh, just in time, another stone wall for Terror. Metal here testing Terror's walling skills. Good job, man. And another tower now for Terror behind this tower to be in the range of each other. Hello, Klaus. Strong defense. Hello, Klaus. Hello, everybody again. One more time. Those of you who joined a bit later. So, how many? 3, 7 villages on stone for Terror. Still didn't click up to castle, but he will. He will. He's missing just the food, which he doesn't have it, because he doesn't have villages on farms anymore. Finish the berries, so he could use the market. He could use the market, man, to buy 100 food and go up to Castle Age. But he's waiting for the food to come from these 2 villages, dropping the food, and now on the way to Castle Age, while Metal is researching the wheelbarrow upgrade. Ice Cube once said to Gatsini, use the force. Luke, we need Spock to die as he goes to Hogwarts. Oh my god. Have you seen a movie that had all these 3 worlds combined, Mr. GPN? I want to see it too. I mean, but why don't you add something from Lord of the Rings as well? That would be even cooler, right? Much cooler. 33 population for Terror on the way to Castle Age. 40 population for Metal. Metal still needs a bit more time. Now he's building the market. Let's see if he will use the market to buy his Castle Age time to be, you know, as fast as possible. Not like in the previous game, over 9 minutes. I decided not to cast the Nation Cup final. What do you mean? I decided not to cast. Man, I thought that, you know, that final is going to be played right like 5:30 p.m. not a.m. 5:30 a.m. that's 7:30 for me, man. 7:30 for me, man. Including from Lord of the Rings. My god. Now, man. So, who do you think I am from Lord of the Rings, Mr. GPN? I might know the answer, but I want you to tell me. Right, so we have Castle Age on the way now for Metal. There you go. so he's not, he won't be like super behind like in the previous game over 9 minutes, but still 3-4 minutes faster for Terrorinho. And Terror still only one town center. Let's see, will he go for some economy? No, he's coming forward with villages to build a castle. For now, a house. Yeah, he has enough stone to build a castle if he wants to. I don't watch shit films. I'm sorry. The big elf bastards, I guess. Ah, okay. Well, if for you that was a shit movie, I don't know what kind of movie you enjoy to watch, man. I loved Lord of the Rings. Well, adventure fantasy. I like those kind of movies. I also liked Harry Potter. You might be surprised, but not the later episodes. The first few ones were okay, but you know, when you try to push one movie with too many episodes, too many parts, and so on, it becomes crappy. It was okay. Right, like Wizard's Realm, Wizard's World, a nice idea, right? And with those cute kids, it was okay. It was okay to watch. But when you keep pushing, and especially the last one, the seventh part, in which the seventh movie, in which they did it in 2 parts, like come on, man, it was clearly for more money, to generate more money. But yeah, man, I enjoyed, I loved Lord of the Rings, the first trilogy. The second one, not as good as the first one. I mean that one with The Hobbit, The Longest Journey, blah blah blah, and the other ones. The second trilogy. 7:30 a.m. should be fine. Maybe for you, man, should be fine. And I said already, if there are tournaments, games, not only Nations Cup, that are in a good time frame for me, convenient time frame for me, yeah, I will stream them, of course. Is that a doubt castle? Probably so. And Terror comes now with villages again to finish that castle. And now the manganese fight 1-1. Will he finish that one? If he will finish that castle, man, he might have an even bigger advantage. But for now, population, man, a second TC incoming for metal, only 1 villager more for Terror. Terror, by the way, won 2 TCs, and 2 TCs also for metal. And metal, nah, he wasn't able to stop Terror building the forward castle. He lost the manganel. Now he's going to lose that tower. Not that that tower is something super important. And we will see Terror probably coming out with Janissaries, some Janissaries. Hello, got no name. Hello, welcome back. Nice to see you again. I never read a book in real life. I've never read a book in real life. I can't read, man. Okay. The Hobbit is 1 book made into 3 movies of... yeah, well, I haven't read, you know, the books, at least not yet, myself. But like I said, the first one, The Hobbit, was okay. And yeah, some people complained, not necessarily complained, they said that it was a bit boring, right, compared to the first trilogy. But it was kind of expected, right? They had to build new characters, they brought new heroes to the table. But nah, man, you know what I hate? Well, not necessarily what I don't like. In every type of movie, not only in Lord of the Rings or any other, in any movie, I hate, you know, those jokings, the forced jokings when it's not the case, man. There are situations, right, that rather it's better to see that they kind of feel fear, right? Some situations to the limit. But man, you know, they were fighting. It was a full war. I'm giving you, for example, the Battle of 5 Armies, the last game, that big battle. So they were fighting the orcs, which they were terrified by them and so on. But on the battlefield, they were joking, man. Oh, hello, old fellow. What have you done? Well, I was just drinking a pint and then thinking of coming to the battle and deal with these bloody motherfuckers. I mean, you know, those kind of jokes that they are just taken away from whatever, the scene. I just don't like them, man. Anyway, let me go back. You guys can keep talking and I'll try to catch up with you right between the games. For now, Metal seems to be stabilized. Nah, he's still trying to break through. No, he doesn't. He's playing defensive mode, at least for now. 58 population though for him, again, quite low, while Terror on the other side, also low population, but on the way to Imperial Age. And since the Turks, they have chemistry by default, right? Once they are upping to Imperial Age, they have the chemistry. He can go with bombard cannons, and more janissaries, right? So quite strong army. While check out here Metal, man, to be sure that Terror is not breaking to this side of his base. 3 layers of stone wall. I call jokes in Marvel movies. True, mala madre. In Marvel movies as well. I mean, yeah, guys, you're heroes and so on. But they make those forced jokes to make the characters look like super cool, man. I know already they are cool. They're fucking superheroes. You don't have to create those stupid jokes just to make it even more forced. It's bullshit. It's full of shit. I don't know how to say, man. If he gets a big black cock and plus a trap at the same time, Metal is dead. I totally agree, Mr. GPN. If Terrorino here is pushing with a big black cock and some janissaries, should be game over. But look at the upping time, not a big difference again. It's close to a minute without 50, so 45 seconds. 45 seconds, but 45 seconds, well, Terrorino will have probably 2 bombard cannons or 2 big black whatever, and more janissaries, so he might be able to take down Metal's defensive castle, while Metal with 1 villager going outside. None of the players going for the relics. No, actually Terror went already and picked 3 relics. 3 relics, and with a faster Imperial Age, researching conscription, and as expected, coming out with bombard cannons and a few more janissaries waiting in, and bringing a 4th relic to his monastery and going for the 5th one, because why not, man? 5 relics are better than 4. And with a mangonel also taking down these annoying towers in his base, like that he can mine even more stone to, if the game goes longer, to be able to build more castles if he needs to. Obviously a trip as well as soon as he's up. Nah, man, he's okay. I mean, he's creating janissaries because these bombard cannons will force Metal to use a lot of villagers, right, to keep that castle repaired, and it won't be too easy, right, for him then with even less villagers to keep up with the economy. For now, though, we have kept ramps, upgrade for Metal, Town Watch for Terror. Now a 3rd bombard cannon coming out with a 4th on the way, and Terror didn't spot, well, actually he can see all these buildings to the right hand side of Metal's base, but he wants to destroy the castle. Move your... Oh, move! Come on, man, what the hell? Terror, guys. I mean, this is what, again, not necessarily I don't like about, but come on, man, just don't lose units, and important units, expensive units, completely for free. And again, now 3 bombard cannons. Oh, good snipe this time from Terror. But watch out, siege rams incoming from Metal. Siege rams, man. Yeah, I know, Mike. He should have thought of, especially you're fighting a Celt, right? So what is his best chances to destroy forward buildings, especially castles, strong buildings? Rams, man. Rams, capped rams, siege rams. You expect him to go with these kind of units, so seriously, you gotta have anti-rams prepared, man. Like this he didn't. And Metal here with a chance to destroy Terror's forward castle and to push even more, man. Forging for Terror, villagers wise more for Metal, and this is 1-1, guys. This is 1-1. Where's Katsuni? Not the Viper, not the Rager. Because Viper is 20 something and me, I'm 50, man. That it's like almost 30 years between us, and Viper is moving crazy fast, right? Like Usain Bolt. Me, I'm moving like an elite, well, not even elite, like a ballerina without mahouts. You could be Viper number 2, yeah, right. Iron casting now for Terror, so the +2 attacking upgrade, but Terror losing his monastery with 3 relics. It seems that, yeah, 2 relics saved by Terrorinho. So he didn't want to give up on all his gold. Classic Jew, man. Classic. What do you expect from a Jew, right? He will try to get all the gold possible, obviously. Oh, now let's see, though, his micro with his Janissaries. Maybe he can do something extra. But I still don't see from Terror any barrack and then any stable to deal with these siege rams. Are you for real, man? Now Metal researching the Furor Celtica, so these rams will be even stronger. Now they have 270 hit points, and they're going to be like 350 or 400. We will see anyway. 104 population for Metal, and trying to push. No, he has a few stables. I'm blind, man, what can I say? So 378 from 270, over 100 hit points more for these siege rams. But now the other way around, if you are Metal, right, you expect that the other player, once he will see you coming with siege rams, he will start to create units to counter those. So now in return you are the one to try and have something to counter those units, and I don't see too much from Metal. On the right hand side, then another town center mining the extra gold. 2 TCs inside, still plenty of gold left for him. No, 3 TCs, so a total of 4 town centers for Metal, building a gate. And Terrorinho with Cavaliers as Turks Cavaliers and some Janissaries mining stone to build another castle whenever he'll have one, and a few archery ranges in which he is creating, from which he's creating hand cannoneers. But Metal, go for those relics, man. In 1v1 those relics can help. Yeah, you still have access to the gold, I agree, but you can never know when the enemy is launching like a super strong attack, seriously, and can take you out from the gold. So that those could have been something extra from the gold that he has already. Why would it be to be OP? He'll make helms. Let's see, will he make conscription for now? No, more siege workshop here, more siege workshops for Metal, and no, stables for him as well. Man, are you for real? I don't see any unit coming out. We have over 1.5 thousand gold. He had Metal with 700 food, 800 wood, while 140 population now for Terror, but the resources quite at the limit. But he's creating now Hussars mixed in with these Cavaliers, and as expected, another castle for Terror, another forward one, not a very aggressive, really close to Metal's walls, but nevertheless between the two bases and a few more bombard cannons. Now what Metal can do to counter this army, because in case he will go cavalry and even paladins, right, as Turks, Terror can research heavy camel upgrade and counter those paladins. And since Celts, they don't have fully upgraded paladins, they're not like super strong. Heavy scorpion though for Metal. Heavy scorpions, okay. Heavy scorpions, interesting combination. But why you build then stables if you want to keep going with siege units? Anyway, he won't be able to keep his castle repaired for too long. And there you go, the castle is down, and now Terror to break again the walls and go to Metal's economy. 160 population for Terror. Now gold is looking sweet, picking up the other relics. How many he has? 4, and we'll go for the last one probably, and mixing in the Janissaries along with hand cannoneers. Okay, watch out though, watch out for the trip, watch out for the trip, and one bombard cannon sniped down, ladies and gentlemen. Now husbandry for terror with chain barding armor, heavy camel, as expected, heavy camel, because he could see Metal coming out with some knights. Maybe he's thinking that Metal will research 2 cavaliers, maybe even 2 paladins. Unlikely, but again, you can never know. While artillery for Terrorinho, with this upgrade, these bombard cannons will have, I think, like +1 increased range. Ooh, a lot of heavy scorpions, a lot of heavy scorpions. Oh, all right, baby. And is he saving? Yeah, 12 +2 after that artillery upgrade. Heavy camel, handcart, cavalier. So he is considering indeed Metal to go with cavalier, maybe even paladins. We'll have to wait and see again. While army-wise, 45 for terror, 31 for Metal. Villages now 16 villages more for terror. Idols though also double for Metal. Cavaliers going inside his base, 170 population for terror, Metal 141 population, and now running quite low with pretty much all the resources. And terror here now with the raidings to start and destroy more buildings to take him out of everything he has forward. Basically the forward gold, now terror is the one to mine that gold, but don't run too far away with all your army. And he's destroying the town center with cavaliers and heavy camels. Again, don't run away. Oh, here's the counter push. Here's the counter push with most of Terror's army away. Now Metal is trying to siege this forward castle. The +2 gold upgrade for him. And let's see the bombard cannons aiming for the scorpions, at least for now. And all these villages for terror to keep that castle repaired, and the heavy camels to deal with the siege rams. Man, oh man, we might see the GG incoming, man. He doesn't have the juice to continue this game, and let's see if in the end he will be able to destroy this castle. Good chances, even though he will lose probably eventually all the siege rams. They are just simply too strong for Terror's army. He didn't have all the units there. I mean, these cavalries and heavy camels kept by him there to take down that forward town center, but in return losing the castle. Now the rams can go for the bombard cannons, which Metal is doing right now. Pikeman upgrade for Metal. In my opinion, he should have considered to go with pikes and halbs sooner, and building now a few more barracks, while the Janissaries taking down for now the mangonels, the other mangonel, and GG, man. He just couldn't hold any much longer. Oh, hello Horsey in the house. Going play with Janis. I don't know, man. Only now I saw you. So we have the 2-0 guys for Terrorinho. 2-0 people. Terror with 28 units more killed. 18 largest more army. Economy wise, better economy. Well, overall for Terror, not a big difference with the food. Wood, though, it was clearly more for Metal. It was almost 4,000, while stone almost 1,000 more for Terror, and gold also over 2,000 more for him. But he had 5 relics, guys, 5 relics. Faster Castle Imperial Age for Terrorinho. Again, not a big deal, but it was enough for him to increase the pressure a little bit to keep Metal in check. Villages highest, 12 more for Terror in the end with 5 relics, giving him over 2,000 gold, 2-1 the castles. So, yep, we have 2-0 guys, and let me start the bettings now, so you guys can have some extra fun. And by the way, you can challenge each other, you can play on FFA if you want, obviously. Streaming Arena, awesome. Casey, yeah man, I was here earlier, but didn't see too many games, too many interesting games. By the way, guys, let me know. I see in room number 2 there is a 2v2. Bhakti plus ACCM versus Wonder plus Nikov. Let's go there, right? I mean, I love you, Terrorinho, but let's go there, man. View profile. And did they play any game? Yeah, it's already 1-0 for ACCM plus Bhakti. So let's go there, right? Again, no offense to Mr. Terrorinho. It's fun to watch and stuff, but come on, man. Let's go for big guys. Let's go for big guys. Let me take out the room. Now leave this room and change here. We have player 1 name, Bakhti plus ACCM, and player 2 name, we have Nikov plus 8th Wonder. There you go. So player 4 flag, I'm adding here Latvia, and as player 1 flag is going to be Vietnam. And the score it's 1-0 for the Vietnamese team. There you go, guys. And let me do the bettings again for whoever wants to bet who will win game number 2. It started for only 5 minutes, so it's okay. Who will win? Come on, man. Game 2. Okay, first option with ID 0, it's Bakhti plus ACCM, the first guys in my scoreboard. And option number 2 with ID 1, the second team. Yeah, it's Nikov plus 8th Wonder. And you have 7 minutes for placing the bets, 500 maximum amount. There you go, guys. And let me join that game. You do not meet the rating, okay? I have to push myself to game number 2. Okay. Number 2. Stream. There you go. There I go. Here I go again. Let's take out the colors and see the civilization in the standard way. Japanese Vikings for Bakhti ACCM versus Saracens and Incas for Nikov and 8th Wonder. Now let's see the pairs. To the right hand side of the map we have Bakhti as Vikings versus Nikov as Saracens, and to the left hand side we have the other two guys. We have ACCM as Japanese versus 8th Wonder as Incas, and Wonder with no, I thought he went to Drush. We have Feudal Age already for ACCM. Bakhti also, Bakhti went to Drush though, and now in Feudal Age though. Let's see the resources looking okay-ish. ACCM, the resources looking the best, so I think he will be the first one, or good chances to be. Yeah, he is the first one to be on the way to Castle Age, and it's a double here from both Bakhti and ACCM on Nikov. Nikov though with a full palisade wall. Hopefully this game though will go on normal speed. There you go, it's going normal speed right now. After Bakhti we have Wonder on the way to Castle Age. Difference between them only 22 seconds, nothing too significant. A defensive tower for ACCM to his main gold, and now once in Castle Age he's building a second town center to that main gold. And he's coming out with knights with bloodlines and +1 armor upgrade. The second would upgrade cartography for him. So both players in Castle Age, while Nikov, how far? Well, Bakhti will be in Castle Age when Nikov, okay, the last player to be in Castle Age, but it's not a huge difference. It is some difference, but not a huge one again. Full wall for Bakhti. Well, Bakhti, even in 1v1, he likes to build full wall. But lately have seen Nikov as well with wall. He's not fully walled though to the right hand side here, right? But his army now can counter and could counter Bakhti's forward army. If we look at the kills and death ratio, even for Nikov, almost even for Bakhti, while big plus for ACCM. Oh, but we have another group of crossbows there for Bakhti with the raiding and with extra range. Yeah, obviously taking down some more units of Nikov. Nikov, the one with problems. Though population, not a big difference again between them. Lowest in all the game, Nikov though. Now ACCM coming with his knights and scouts there, so a small double. Now Wonder incoming with Eagle Warriors, and we have seen how strong, how badass these Eagle Warriors are. We have seen, right? And just every 3 seconds I hear 1 second back. Okay. He owes me. All right, so let's see what this eagle and how strong actually they are. Well, they can easily take down these crossbows, which they did, by the way. And Bhakti, none of his crossbows survived, at least not for now. Nikov now in Castle Age, he's building a second town center, researched already the crossbow upgrade with Bodkin arrow. Now a second wood upgrade. This small group of crossbows though. Let's see if Bhakti will be able to snipe down another villager. For now, aiming at the eagles, and more eagles from Wonder coming right there. To the left hand side, the Wonder with the forward siege workshop. For now, 64 population for Wonder, 65. Yep, 65 with only one town center, only now building a second town center. 43 population for Nikov, 2 TCs though, while ACCM 3 town centers, 62 population, and Bhakti now a second TC, only now a second town center with 62 population as well. Let's see how strong Wonder's push will be in ACCM's base, because yeah, now he's going again with all his eagles to launch the attack. And Bhakti, what he has, man, he doesn't have what he has crossbows, and the eagles are damn good against the crossbows. Damn good, son. A third town center for Nikov to the outside stone, and Bhakti with the pressure. Anyway, Nikov, I think they have the same number of crossbows, and since Nikov is fighting in his base, but Nikov wanted to buy enough time to finish the third town center. And yeah, we have Wonder now with a full attack on ACCM, and the flare comes right now. Probably ACCM asking for help. Yeah, no ram. Actually he has a ram, and probably another one. Yeah, exactly. No, probably another one to follow. ACCM to build another town center, but with only one villager. Don't like that too much though. Foraging for him, so the +1 attacking upgrade. Nikov researching the elite skirmisher upgrade. Gold mining for Bhakti, and Bhakti only now said I'm coming. Anyway, heavy pressure, man. Wonder's army, 40 army, 9 only for Nikov, while 20 for Bhakti and 13 for ACCM. So here Wonder alone has almost, not almost, he has more than the other two guys together. Ho! Cartography, stupid eagles, delete please. Nah, man, ACCM will be with big problems. For now though, Nikov is recovering, but once he will be fully recovered, probably we will see the score switching, man. I mean, Wonder here can do some really big damage on ACCM. ACCM with 4 town centers though, by the way, and building another stable. I'm surprised though that he didn't build also a siege workshop. A few crossbows from Bhakti coming to ACCM's flank, while, whoa, Nikov also building a 4th town center to the extra stone and wood. So 108 population for Bhakti, 91 population for Wonder with only 2 town centers though. Oh, still only 2 TCs. And yeah, still trying to increase the pressure here and destroy one of ACCM's town centers. But well, he has this group of eagles, man. He didn't do too much. Seriously, he didn't do too much with those. So 96 population, 74 for Nikov, which slowly is recovering and coming back in the game, while ACCM 74 population. Now ACCM under attack, he has the lowest population in the game, 75. Nikov with more than him, and to lose one of his town centers, well, the betting just stopped, Drugos. If you want to check how many, you check credits here. Credits. Exclamation mark credits, and you will see there, right, how many credits you have. You don't have to play anything to have credits. Once in 12 minutes you will get like 5 credits, if I'm not mistaken. or 10 credits, I think. So in 1 hour, basically, you'll get like 50 credits, something like that. So you just, yeah, put there credits, and that's it, man. Okay, so the first town center of ACCM is down. He's still left with 3 TCs though, but one ram followed by a second ram for Wonder to another town center, while ACCM gathering his armies close to another town center, that one with his main gold. Thumbling for Bhakti. Bhakti, by the way, guys, he's on the way to Imperial Age. And we have Nikov coming forward with a mangonel, while Bhakti has a counter mangonel not far from this hill. Ballistics for Nikov, ACCM 84 population, super low with pretty much everything, while Bhakti 129 population, 115 for Wonder, and Wonder with a full push. These knights though, they are not yet fully upgraded. Well, I don't know if Japanese, they have the +2 attacking, but I think they have it because their infantry have all the attacks. So the attacking upgrade from the blacksmith applies to both cavalry line and infantry line, but he didn't research it yet, with only +1 attack but +2 armor and bloodlines. Okay, now the crossbows for Bhakti are there to help him hold his base, if possible, obviously, and mix in with ACCM's knights. Now, where is Nikov, man? Nikov building walls and more walls. Now we have Bhakti researching Brothers upgrade, 133 population, Arbalest, 2 Menso, the third would upgrade, and Chemistry, important upgrades. So, Wonder has lost pretty much all his eagles. Not all of them, some of them are just going back. And now we have Nikov on the Imperial Age, but already Bhakti will have like a 3 minutes faster advantage with Imperial Age. Let's see how strong he will go on Nikov, or if he will stay with ACCM and double on Wonder's flank. But no, I see him already coming forward with Arbalest to hit here Nikov. Ring Archer armor, another upgrade, while this is a forward castle for Bhakti. Man, he's coming pretty aggressive. And the Arbalest are now in the range of Nikov's, at least one of his town centers. And yeah, the forward castle, Nikov is coming with 1 mangonel, but Bhakti also 1 mangonel and a second one incoming with a siege workshop also forward for him. While Wonder, this is another town center for ACCM. He will try to rebuild the town center to the stone, but 2 eagles are there waiting. Okay, on the left hand side though, oh, ACCM with the counter raiding, able to kill quite a lot of villagers from Wonder, like 4 or 5 villas. Good one, good raiding. But that castle, not necessarily placed on top of the hill, but with some hill, it's pretty strong, to say the least. And 1 knight. Now let's see if the knight will be able to take down both eagles. Man, the eagles are winning. I mean, it's still 2-1. Yeah, and the eagles are winning. And here ACCM to lose the villagers if he's not running away. While Imp for Nikov, now Wonder on the way to Imperial Age, with Bhakti building another forward castle, now going even more aggressive to another town center of Nikov. Nikov with 1 castle on top of the hill, building another castle to protect all this area with the lumberjacks and the gold miners. So 152 population and a pause, man. Whenever I watch Bhakti's games, I gotta add that command, right, Bhakti? I must add it, man. I mean, I thought that Bhakti is not pausing that often anymore, but it seems that he does. It seems that he does. Yeah, man, Meatman. But Meatman is, yeah, here every single time, man. I saw him. That just says, fuck it, and full walls and booms when I screw up early game. Now, I don't think you're the only one. Anyway, A Wonder, let's see, 104 population and a flare to wear. Building more barracks, okay? While Bhakti is continuing with his push The elite skirmishers, they are pretty good, obviously, and can hold against not a large number of arbalest. Now Nikov just lost one town center. Probably a second one will go down as well. Nikov, though, is researching the onager upgrade, while Bakhti already with a siege ram upgrade on the way and one treb to start and hit these defensive castles, while ACCM another raiding the group of arbalests there for Bakhti, but this is a full, the forest goes to the edge of the map, so he cannot go inside Wander's base, not on that side of the map. Yes. Nevertheless, sorry, fast fap, look at Bakhti. Yes. Fast fap, at least he admits, guys. Whether Bakhti is here to smoke cigarettes and pause the game, and he is all out of cigarettes. But he said that pause was for a fast fap, man. Anyway, it's a double, a small double, if I may say so, to the left hand side, because Bakhti also has army on the right hand side, trying to increase the pressure on Nikov's base. Two forward castles and another treb, but one of his trebs is down already. And like I said, not in large number, these arbalests, even though they have more range than the skirmishers, but they don't. 8 range and 8 range. I thought that the arbalests, they have extra range, but now Nikov will need another type of army to deal specifically with the siege rams, because the elite skirmishers barely can scratch those rams. So come on, man, come out with another type of army, because you will lose not only buildings but also your the first onager out. While on the left hand side now an even bigger group of elite eagles now from Wander. 60 population though, 60 hit points though, but 11 attack and +4 armor, and a few monks to also convert some of these knights. Now ACCM on late Imperial Age, but he's the last one to be in Imperial Age. Nevertheless though, on the right hand side, Bakhti able to destroy one of the 2 defensive castles of Nikov, and Nikov again might have bigger and bigger problems. Another treb for Bakhti to try and destroy the other remained castle on top of the hill, which protects the gold miners, and not only. And now he's moving the trebs. No, I thought he will move the other 2 trebs to destroy this castle, but no, the other 2 trebs are going a bit further. No, he decided to run back. Even he doesn't know what to do, not completely what to do. While we have 135 population for Wander, dropped a little bit, 122 for Nikov, dropped even more, 110 for ACCM to hit Imperial Age, and 160 something population for Bakhti. A market in one side of the map, not yet completely on the other side of the map for ACCM, and ACCM now will have a tougher time dealing with these elite eagles. For now, Wander even coming with elite eagles to the right hand side of the map to help Nikov push Bakhti back, and they just did that, man. 1 forward castle from Bakhti is down, a second to follow. Most likely these arbalests, they're no match for these elite eagles, man. Only these few elite eagles, and he will take down more arbalests, and Wander still left with quite a lot there. But for whatever reason, he's running away or running to the other side. It's a full push though from Wander on ACCM. ACCM 116 population, 144 for Wander. Now, man, we might see the score switching. Yeah, we might see the score switching, guys. Yeah, those elite eagles, ACCM will need something different than the knights. He's building a castle in his base, a defensive one, while some villagers going forward, but Wander spotted the forward villagers. And one more time we have Bakhti coming with a bigger group of arbalests on Nikov's side of the map, and ACCM with some cavaliers to specifically now take the fight against these skirmishers, the onagers, the elite eagles. But man, look at him, only left with only 4 cavaliers. Elite berserks for Bakhti. Oh ho ho! Forging and chain mail armor. So yeah, he's coming out with elite Zergs, guys. Elite Zergs and Arbalists. But can ACCM hold? I don't think so, man. ACCM dropping the population to 91. Okay, finally now he's coming out with Samurais, and these Samurais can counter. The Samurais can counter the Elite Eagles, and yeah, he's just flaring Wonders. Elite Eagles now going to Bhakti's base. Bhakti still forward with the push, while still defensive play for Nikov. Nikov also population dropping to 109, still is higher than ACCM's, while Wonder one more time bringing the Elite Eagles to the right hand side to help Nikov. One more time push back Bhakti. 167 population for Bhakti, 155 for Wonder, and yeah, Wonder killing more villagers. Now let's see the Elite Berserks, how strong they are against these Eagles. Obviously, number also do matter. Even if you have fully upgraded counter Eagles, if you have only 3-5 and the enemy has 10-15, he will win, that's for sure. And as predicted, guys, the score switched and the other team, Wonder Nikov, in the score lead. And some Samurais, but again, numbers. He doesn't have the number. And ACCM's population dropping to 87. 87. Yeah, this is game. This is game, or this should be game. This title. Well, Horsey, Samurais eat, I agree, Eagles for breakfast. But one more time, if Bhakti has 5 and Wonder has 15, then the Elite Eagles are winning, man. The Elite Eagles are winning, and we might see here, yeah, the equalizer, guys. Another group of Elite Eagles now for Wonder to raid Bhakti's base, and another full push into ACCM. ACCM to lose probably this castle along with some more villagers. Should sling ACC, Bhakti should sling ACC for some Samurais. Yeah, well, he could try to do that. Wonder 140 population and full raiding, guys, full raiding. They recovered, while ACCM now he's the one to try and recover. 96 population. Bhakti's population though also going down a little bit. 135 is 156 for Nikov. The highest in the game, when he was at one point the lowest in the game. That castle still on top of the hill. Now Nikov coming forward with the onagers, with some trebs to destroy now the defensive castles of Bhakti, and Bhakti under raiding, heavy raiding. Okay, but on the left hand side seems that ACCM able to counter whatever Wonder had, and with the market on that side of the map, but it will go down because of these damn Elite Eagles. The third would upgrade for Nikov with the hand card, and more villagers on the run from ACCM to lose this town center. And now it's a full push from Nikov on Bhakti, and this probably will be now a 2-1v1s. Nikov now can take his fight against Bhakti, and Wonder to fight on the other side against ACCM. Of course, we might see more 2v1s. Both Civs have good eagle counter. Yeah, ACCM for some Samurais, I know, man. Elite Skirmishers for Bhakti, Caravan for Nikov, Elite Mamelukes for him. Nah, this is game over. If Nikov, well, not if, when Nikov will be able to gather enough Mamacitas, 15, 20, then how to stop those? With what they can stop those? Onagers, maybe, well, but I don't know, man. What can you do? What can you do to stop those future Elite Mamacitas? You tell me, guys. You tell me. Okay, ACCM rebuilt that castle and mining the extra gold. 130, now almost 100 population. But now Wonder is losing quite a lot of Elite Eagles, man. I don't like this too much, seriously. 130 population. Military though, still 56 for Wonder, 67 for Nikov, only 11 for ACCM, and 47 for Bhakti. Does he have? No, he doesn't have Elite Samurais yet. Wonder researching the Botkin arrow right now with the Town Watch and 2 trebs to again destroy this defensive castle of ACCM to the right hand side. Okay, Nikov continuing his push. Now we'll start to come out with more and more elite Mamacitas, obviously, and they will also start the trading. Here Wonder to build a market on that side of the map, Nikov already with 3 markets on the other side of the map. And yeah, let's see if the elite berserks will be a match for all these arbalest. It's arbalest and elite skirmishers. And Bhakti not even sending Vils to repair that castle. That castle will go down. Also some onagers here mixed in by Nikov to help him, but he should use these onagers to target the elite skirmishers. And well, these Zergs doing their work, man. One onager down, a second one going down, and probably a third one. No, left with only a few hit points, but Bhakti lost another defensive castle, and GG, man. GG. So in the end, it is the equalizer, guys. It's over a long time, I think. Yeah, ACCM just rip all the game. So 1-1, guys. Nikov and Wonder winning this. But why did I keep the USA flag? Noob. I'm noob. I'm noob. Right, so we have military. Wonder with the most kills. Largest army for him, 86. Economy-wise, Bhakti with the best food, wood, stone. While gold was for Wonder. Tribute, 1,000, nothing too significant though. Tech-wise, fastest Imperial Age, Bhakti, 3552. Didn't help his team too much, but they were looking stronger at one point. But the other team, especially with Wonder constantly raiding the other guys, able to turn around the situation. And relics, 4 relics for Wonder, giving him almost 3,000 gold. That's sweet, man. Bhakti with the highest population count, villages count, excuse me, 127, 112 for Nikov, and both Wonder and ACCM unable to go 100 villagers. But it's the equalizer, like I said earlier, so let me reward the credits for whoever voted for Wonder and Nikov, if there were any votes. No, not any votes, guys. 0. Nobody voted on Wonder and Nikov. Now let's prepare the next bet if they will continue to play. Remove all, and again, who will win game number 3? Bhakti plus ACCM will be option 1 with ID 0, and Nikov plus 8th Wonder will be the second option with ID number 1. But don't start the bettings yet because it's not displayed. I want to see first if they will play another game, and then I will start the bettings. And yeah, for player 2 flag, I gotta use Argentina, man. Nikov is not yet American. And let's go inside and also display player 4 flag. Bam, there you go. Now it's looking as it should. Everyone that bet on Nikov, and yeah, no bets, man. And yeah, they are going with game number 3. Let me also display the room so you guys will see it. There it is. ACCM Bhakti versus Wonder and Nikov. So here we go, guys. The bettings for game number 3. As usual, you have 7 minutes mark, only 2 options, 0 and 1. 0 means Bhakti and ACCM winning game number 3. Let me also change the score in the meantime. And 1 means Nikov and Wonder winning game number 3. Now for them to take the lead. Yep. If you don't know, if you're not sure how to do the bettings, just type in !bet help and you will see how to do it, man. The score is not right. Now it is. It's 1-1. Achilles. Now it is. Or should be right. Let me check one more time, but I think this is game number 2, man. Matches. Yeah, this was the second game. First game won by Bhakti and ACCM in 44, in 40-something minutes. And Nikov Wonder now winning the game number 2 to even the score. So it's 1-1. And I just said it, right? That I am changing the score. So one more time, guys. Betting with 0 means you bet for Bakhti and ACCM betting with 1. You will bet for Nikov and Wonder. So, as an example, if you want to bet on Nikov and Wonder that are winning the next game, you will do exclamation mark bet space 1, that's the ID for them, space, and then between 1 and 500. It's pretty simple. You do this like 1-2 times and you get it, basically. Nothing like a rocket science. Nothing. All right, people. Lovely people. It's weekend and it's party time, but I don't know why this bot is displaying, when you type credit, it is displaying, you know, 2 times. Have to write to the creator. Come on, man. Sometimes it's just annoying. It's taking up too much space, right? It's taking up too much space. Come on, guys. Launch the game. So we have Bakhti 1959 and Wonder 1911 rating, while ACCM 2088 and Nikov 2086. By the way, who is now number 1 in AoC zone in 1v1? I'm curious. I know that like 10 days ago, Doubt was able to reach 2.6k plus again, like he was in old MSN zone days. No, man. Whoa, look at Leary. Leary is now number 1 with a rating of 2579, which is crazy. He's getting close to 2.6k Leary. Yo, number 2 with 2464. Bakhti, number 3, 2457. Tato, number 4, 2438. Beat Heart, no idea. I think it's Tim, right? Beat Heart, another of his nicknames. 2428. MBL 2421 placed 6, and Doubt dropped to 7. Well, 6-7, same rating as MBL 2421. How the hell this happened, man? And Bakhti probably now needs more smoking. Smoking time for Bakhti, people. Aha. And finally we see the spade delay displayed. You can place your bets. There are still enough time left, or is it? Yeah, 2 minutes time left for the bettings. Just think, Maibok just betted for Nikov and Wonder now to win game number 3. All right, people. All right. 1-1. Game 3. Let's see if after this one they will continue with more, or they will stop at this one. Here we go. Civilizations. We have Burmese and Celts versus Goths and Turks. Oh, Burmese for ACCM. Let's see the specifics for this civilization. Free lumber camp upgrades, infantry +1 attack per age, starting in feudal age, monastery tax cost -50%, unique unit Arambai, powerful but inaccurate ranged cavalry, castle age tech Howdah, battle elephants +1/+2 armor, imperial age tech Manipur cavalry and Arambai +6 attack versus buildings, +3 of that blockable by building armor, and as a team bonus, relics visible on map. Sweet. So they can see the relics. While for Bakhti, also can see because it's a team bonus. Let's see the what's been added. For Celts, we have seen it previously. Stronghold, castles, towers fire 25% faster. That's a castle age tech. While for Turks, also have seen it. Sipahi, cavalry archers, janitors +20 hit points. And last one for Goths. Castle Age Tech. It was. Anarchy created a huge cross at barracks and perfusion. Barracks was nothing for Goths being added. All right. Now let's see the resources, the extra ones. It's a side, main gold, with the side forward-ish or forward. No, as he's facing actually, as he's facing Bhakti. This main gold is actually forward, while the secondary gold is on a side with a back stone and a forward stone. All right. And yeah, Wonder is Goths. On the other side, Bhakti with a side main gold, stone in the back. A secondary gold is on a side, even further away from his main gold. And the third gold also on a side, quite far. That stream a name. And a forward stone, another forward stone. For ACCM, as he's facing Nikov, his main gold is on a side forward-ish, now bringing the first board to the town center and luring the first Bambi to his TC as well. Stone in the back, stone on a side. The secondary gold is forward, as well as his third gold. And now he's getting the first boar. Man, that boar just got frozen in time. So Burmese for ACCM, 15 population for him and 15 for Bhakti. Spotted Nikov now is ACCM spare on that side. Forward main gold, secondary gold forward as well. And Crappy Woodman, far away from the town center. Probably the worst position, yeah, the worst map for Nikov. The other guys, at least they have closer wood, all of them, right? While, yeah, for Nikov, man, far away. The one to the right hand side is also far away. Damn. Loom now for Wonder. So Wonder probably will be the first player to click up Feudal Age. So Nikov, 18 population. We have 17. No, 17 for Wonder. Wonder did re-up because his boar, the second boar, was quite far from the town center and he wanted to be safe than sorry. So yeah, he researched the room upgrade before going for that second boar. So 18 pop, 19 for Nikov now, and 19 for both Bhakti and ACCM for each of them. Ooh, Bhakti though with the barrack build. Wonder was there with his scout though, and he could see Bhakti's barrack. Yep, and it's around 7 minutes. Will Bhakti go Drush? We will see. ACCM 21 for Bhakti, and yeah, Drush incoming. Is going to be Drush versus Fast Feudal probably. No, Bhakti, I mean Wonder is also building his barrack right now. But Bhakti, we know that he is Drushing, creating militias. Yeah, not on the way to Feudal Age. Nikov with the loom upgrade, ACCM loom upgrade also. Barrack also for ACCM, and on gold with 2 vills, while Nikov building his barrack now. And both of them are on the way to Feudal Age with a 10 seconds difference. Scout hitting Scout, some hill advantage there for Wonder. Wonder on the way to Feudal Age. Probably Wonder will create militias on the way to Feudal Age. Let's see. Control B. Yep, as expected. And the mining camp sending vills on gold. 24 for ACCM. ACCM the same, creating militias on the way to Feudal Age and going forward with 4 villagers. Forward, while the scout here for Nikov is in front of ACCM's barrack. He wants to see probably with how many militias he's coming out, just to know how many he will create or what to do, right? 2 vills on gold for Nikov and 3 vills on gold for ACCM. Now the 4 militias coming. Oh, don't give up your village's position, man. Don't give up your village's position. Okay, 1 wolf buying some time basically for Nikov, and yeah, biting that villager pretty hard. Many times upgrade for Nikov, many times upgrade for ACCM, feudal age on the way for Bakhti, which is in Wondrous base, but in my opinion that was a pretty late drush. When you drush, to be as efficient as possible, right? You want to have your militias in the enemy base around 9 minutes mark, 9:30, as fast as possible. Now Wonder with Menatarm's upgrade, he will destroy these militias. Yeah, already Bakhti lost the scout and left with only one militia, while Wonder 3 Menatarms and the scout. So clear win there for Wonder. The first forward tower for ACCM to hit on the barrack, not yet the gold. But now the second tower will be in the range of the first tower. It is a pretty good one. And Menatarms fighting Menatarms. 4 Menatarms for ACCM, while 3 Menatarms for Nikov, along with 1 scout and now 1 archer. 1 Menatarm going down. Yep. As well as his scouts. Nah, man, they're able to counter. But Nikov has both 1-1. Who won last? Yeah, it's 1-1, man. It's a 1-1. A bit unfortunate here for Nikov to have these 2 golds in the range of each other. His 3rd gold, well, he's already on the 3rd gold. And we might even see Nikov building a defensive tower to that one if ACCM will continue with the towers. By the way, does he have, yeah, 5 villages on stone. He has 5 villages on stone and now start to build a palisade wall. While Bakhti, not yet a full wall, but on the right hand side some walls. On the left hand side a palisade and now an outpost, just to see if Wonder is coming from that side of the map with something. Wonder building now torchy ranges, 2 villages on gold. Bakhti's militia left there. I don't think he will be able to do something significant with that one. While on the other side, again, 4 Menatarms for ACCM fighting 3 Menatarms of Nikov with 1 skirmisher. And well, that scout was not very low HP. I don't know why he didn't take that fight, but Nikov winning another fight with the Menatarms, while ACCM to build another tower, but this is a pretty bold one. Now this tower is not in the range of the other one, so he might not even be able to finish that tower. He might even cancel it to recover some of the stone. And yeah, as expected, Nikov with 1 defensive tower to that gold. He wants to have some protection, some safety, obviously. And oh ho ho! Wonder with his Menatarms and the scout hitting ACCM stone miners. Yay! ACCM's population dropping to 29, super low. Now Nikov bringing some archers there and with a chance to kill a villager. Let's see if he will kill a villager before this tower is getting finished. One of the villagers, very low HP, only 2 hit points, and yeah, another villager going down. Nikov 6-3, the kills and death ratio 7-6 for Wonder, while for Bakhti 2-4 and 7-9 for ACCM. Finally finishing the defensive tower. That's a good one. Forward though, he's still left with the 4 villagers, but what to do by now? Well, building a mining camp and taking the enemy's main gold. Bakhti on the left hand side of his base, more houses, more palisade walls, like a wall. So soon he will be completely wall. Big walls, but yeah, it is something that he likes to do. 50 population for him, ACCM 32, 47 for Nikov and 46 for Wonder. Let's see the resources, looking pretty good for Bakhti. 50 pop, like I said. Nikov, so-so, while Wonder even lower. So Bakhti here with a chance to go first to Castle Age. Damn weather, man. Sometimes it's okay during the day, sunny and so on, but early morning, nights, it's getting chilly and chilly. Okay, wheelbarrow for ACCM, wheelbarrow for Wonder. Wonder also with the first armor upgrade, and some archers from Bakhti to Nikov stone. And Nikov with only 1 skirmisher and 1 archer, and now using the villages like army. So yeah, Bakhti on the way to Castle Age. Now he will get his archers trapped. Bakhti is trying to run away with his archers, but he already lost 2 and remained with only 3. Now I don't understand Vietnamese, but probably he's saying, okay, I will go and kill Nikov. Forward still with the two towers and building another one, but Nikov with another counter tower as well in front of the farms, in front of the town center. Is he mining stone someplace else? Yep, mining stone with 4 or 5 villagers. 52 population wonder. We have 35 population for ACCM. ACCM resources looking also pretty good. Nikov low, while Bakhti on the way to Castle Age. Now, will it be in time, man? Nikov finished his counter tower in time, though. And now Bakhti splitting his archers. Even like this, Bakhti can find these gold miners and snipe 1 or 2. Okay. And no, not yet a full wall. He'll have to build either a building 3 by 3, right? Or another house with a palisade, which he does right now. While Nico forward with a small group of archers and his scout. Another tower for ACCM, or what's the play? What's the plan? Now Castle Age for Bakhti, researching crossbow, bodkin, arrow, and the second would upgrade. And Nikov running back with his small defensive army, building a market. Okay, don't take the fight, don't take the fight. When these will be crossbows, then they will have increased range. There you go, man. I mean, these skirmishers, they have 5 and these are with 7, so clearly stronger, clearly better. The second would upgrade for Bakhti with cartography, while ACCM on the way to Castle Age and Wonder from Wonder Nikov team finally on the way to Castle Age. Let's see how far behind Nikov will be. Nikov still trying to break through ACCM's base. ACCM with 1 defensive tower to his main gold. Biggest event in my life is when someone spelled foreign as 4N. Text speech has gone too far. I know, man. But you know, this is let's say the modern way, right? Instead of U, like YOU, they just put simple U. only the letter U, and so on. You know what I mean? Those short blah 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 stuff. This is thanks to these kind of messages, messengers, right? And people using these shortcuts. I don't know what to say. Are you 4N? Foreign. Well, depends, Mr. GPN. If you're asking me if I'm 4in to go to some chicks, or if I'm 4in for some cookies, yeah, man, why not? But I don't know, in my country, I don't think I'm a foreigner. Now, don't say that, it's fucking painful. It's the biggest stab to the soul. It's really smart, to be honest. Oh my god. Right, let's go back to our game. Whoa, check out ACCM with his forward villages now building a castle to make sure that Nikov will be even more delayed, at least delayed, to take his main gold. And not only that, an extra gold for Nikov will be also in the range of that castle. So Nikov, basically with the gold that he's mining for now, for other gold he will have to go someplace else, which is obviously far from the town center, so not that good. Now we have Wonder coming forward with a big group of skirmishers, while crossbows, a few more crossbows for Bakhti. It was a double. On the right hand side, Bakhti also had some crossbows in Nikov's base. Nikov 61 pop, 60 population for Wonder, 75 for Bakhti, and 44 for ACCM. ACCM though now with the castle, and will go probably those, well, let's check, Control V, yeah, Arambais with 1 mangonel, while we have Nikov trying to destroy that tower. Anyway, oh, watch out. Oh, that's Nikov, excuse me. That is Nikov, another one. He's trying to stop ACCM go to his gold, basically. While on the left hand side, ooh, Wonder with a castle as well, and now creating Huskers. Now, these Huskers are bloody damn good counter for the crossbows, but obviously he will also need a few more upgrades. Without too many upgrades, he needs also the number. I mean, if you stay, it's an example, if you stay with 5, 6 Huskers and Bhakti will be with 20 crossbows, then yeah, Bhakti will win. With a good micro hit and run, he will win. Now, Nikov is on the way to Castle Age, man. Wonder, though, is researching the Anarchy upgrade, so with this upgrade, he can create the Huskers from the barracks, building also a few more barracks, while it's a push now from ACCM. Would he try to go for Nikov's town center before Nikov would hit Castle Age? That would be something. For now, the Arambais, nah, he's taking down the houses. Another archery range now for Nikov. Halfway or a bit over halfway to Castle Age, losing this archery range. That's why he's building a few more, one and a second one to follow. And in case he needs, obviously, he will keep that town center repaired. A few Huskers from Wonder now going to ACCM's base, which, by the way, he's not walled, so those guys can mess ACCM's economy even more. Though the difference in population between ACCM and Nikov decreasing, right? And Nikov just hit Castle Age, but lucky for him, because there are now 2 Manglers and 2 Rams to take down this town center, along with some Arambais. Nikov already sending away, running away with all the villages from that town center, so now basically he's left without any TC. Obviously, he will build another town center some places, but for now, researching Nikov, researching crossbow and Bodkin arrow, while the Arambais finding the lumberjacks in the corner of the map. The Rams coming right there, right now, but he should have considered to send a villager and repair that Ram with only 4 hit points. Nikov, though, now is rebuilding the town center that he lost, so like that he can go back to farming, obviously. Nikov is GG, not yet, man. 60 population, 70 for ACCM. Yeah, it is a difference, I totally agree, but he's not yet completely. Not yet out completely. Okay, let's see if Wonder now will be able to do something with his Huskers. 92 po for him, 112 for Bhakti, 73 now for ACCM, 113 for Bhakti. And Bhakti, how many TCs he has? 1, 2, 3 town centers. Okay, 3 TCs. Changes Celts. Ooh, a castle for Bhakti. Now with Wood Raiders, he will be able to counter those Huskers fairly easy. The Wood Raiders, to my knowledge, they simply destroy the Huskers. And on top of that, Bhakti is on the way to Imperial Age with 116 population, researching the second farm upgrade. Bhakti to farm. Burmese strong infantry should fare decent versus Goths. Decent? Come on, man. Okay. Celts. Bhakti is Celts, man. So Bhakti with Wood Raiders, he will destroy those Huskers. But for now, like I said, Wonder here in ACCM's base. ACCM with some Arambais, okay, and some knights incoming from Bhakti. While, oh, it's a castle on top of the hill for Nikov. Okay. Castle on top of the hill for Nikov, which is running very, very low with the gold. So he wants to go for the extra gold. Downhill though, castle for ACCM basically, and Nikov on top of the hill. While now Bhakti to build another castle, to finish another castle, and with Wood Raiders, I imagine that future elite Wood Raiders, whenever he'll have the resources, obviously, because they are quite expensive. But even so, man, the Wood Raiders can do really well versus those Huskers. And yeah, for now, he's countering. Check out Wonder's population dropping to 82, 71 for Nikov, but also really low for ACCM, 66, while Bhakti 134, double then of ACCM. Yeah. And more Wood Raiders. So now the +1 attacking upgrade with another castle for Bhakti, while one more town center for Nikov. He found an extra gold, which obviously will help him big time, even though he won't be on his main gold. Another town center for ACCM to Nikov's main gold, and waiting with the Arambais. Well, It's not aggressive enough, if you're asking me. ACCM, he should have tried, to raid a little bit more. Anyway, we have Wonder trying to break through, while Bacti going forward with his crossbows. Elite Wood Raiders upgrade on the way, building a siege roadshow behind the palisade walls, and decided to go with his future Elite Wood Raiders to take care of these Huskars, and he's taking care of them, man. You will see. You will see. Okay. But what did I say? Also, numbers do matter. Anyway, let's not forget the power of the Goth, the spamming speed of the Goth, which obviously can do something with that one. Because one more time, if enemy has 5 Wood Raiders and you have 10, 15, you will win in the end. The number it matters big time. Now another armor upgrade for Bacti, still trying to hold. While, let's see, between ACCM, the race for Imperial Age, 93 population for Nikov, 84 population for Wonder, 85 pop for ACCM. Man. Nikov here with better chances to go up to Imperial Age and to destroy this forward castle of ACCM, unless Bacti, after taking out Wonder of the game, right, or doing some really high pressure, to come along with ACCM and double on Nikov. For now, Nikov, this town center, pretty good. And, some army there. Janissaries and crossbows, forcing ACCM off of his stone. And Wonder calling it GG, man. Unbelievable. Wonder calling it GG. So, yeah, Bacti able not only to hold, but to push back, let's say, Wonder completely, brought the victory for the Vietnamese team. Game is over. Look at timer top left. I know, man. Okie dokie. Achievements fast. Let's see if they will play another one. 97 kills for Bacti with the largest army as well, 46. Economy wise, except stone, wasn't a big difference between him and ACCM. Bacti with the best booming, best food, wood, and gold. Tech wise, also Bacti the only player to hit Imperial Age in this game. And society villagers highest. Also Bacti the only player to have more than 100 villagers. All the other 3 guys 60 something, 70 something, and 3 castles for him. Also 1 relic, but in the end of the game, nothing too big, nothing too significant. So guys, we have the 2-1 for Bacti and ACCM, which are taking the lead again. 2-1. Right. And let's reward the credits for whoever bet for Bacti and ACCM. 2 bets. Good job, guys. Okay, let me just be ready to start the next bettings if they will continue with another game, obviously. And the first option, one more time, will be like it was until now. Bacti plus ACCM. ID 0. Option number 1. And option number 2 is going to be Nikov plus Wonder. But don't yet, place any bets because I didn't launch the betting yet. I'm waiting first to see if they are going with another game. And they do, guys. They are going with another game. So let's roll the bettings. Whoever wants to have more fun. Hello, Opera. Hello. Wonder skills and death ratio, GG. I know, man. Would create super fast as well, true, but still they don't match the speed of the Goths with all the upgrades. Of course, Wonder researched only the Anarchy, I think, right? Not the other one that for his units to be created even faster. So here we go, guys, the next betting. So let's add the second option and go. Again, you have to bet on either 0 or 1. ID 0 or 1. 0 is for Bacti and ACCM to win game number 4, and 1 is for Nikov and Wonder to win game number 4. So you will do the bettings with exclamation mark bet, space, either a 0 or 1, whichever you think, guys, of these 2 teams will win, another space, and then between 1 and 500 credits. It's easy, man. It's easy. You do this 1-2 times and oh, Let's cancel. Let's cancel. No, no, no. Stop it. Stop it, guys. Don't bet. Reset. 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 Woo! Left the room. Yeah, ACCM just said GG. So not playing fire, guys. It's in room number 1. Let's take out the room because here it won't be anything anymore. In room number 1. Is he watching some recorded games? Yeah, he's watching some recorded games. Yeah, it seems that this is it, man. ACCM, thank you, man, for the host. So much appreciated. Thank you for the support. But I don't know. If they are not playing anymore, probably I also won't continue anymore. Maybe for another game. And now Backed is hosting me. What the hell, guys? Hello, legend. Nah, I'm no legend, man. See, seriously. Where is my refund? I don't know, Mr. GPN. You just lost everything. Sorry for that, man. How much did you bet? How much did you bet? Ah, you bet 62. I will give you 100 credits, man. I will give you. So relax, okay? Now let's see. In room 78, still playing here. Oh man, Terror and Metal are still playing, guys. What the hell? Let me check the score between them. Okay, I will stream this next one and then I will take a break. XX, J35, U5, Triple X. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. So the score, guys, is 3-1 for Terrorinho. Let's put whatever it's back on. Terror X. Right. Player number 2, it's going to be Metal RTS. And we have player 1 flag. Again, Israeli. And player 2 flag is going to be United States. Bam. No more player 4 flag and no more player 4 flag. Bam, like this. And the score is 3-1 for Wonder. For Terrorinho. Whenever I will see Wonder playing Arena, man, I will scream like, what? So 3-1. Okay, let's go in the game, man. Katsuni, I can moan, but not squirt. Okay. The Real Fox, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Game number 5 between these two fine players. We have Terrorinho versus Metal. And the civilizations, they are now Hans for Terror and Japanese for Metal. Right. Gold safe for Terror, away from the walls. The stone is it's away. It's also pretty good. He has some space there, extra space. The same for Metal, with the gold away. Well, not that away from the walls, but it's okay for until later in the game. It's okay. And the exact same strategy, guys, for Metal. He's trying to break through with towers, counter towers for Terror, and Terror on the way to Castle Age. 33 population. Cow Monk, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for the support, much appreciated. So your host image is hot girl. I scroll down so my girlfriend can't see. Then the hot grill in your pants shows up like, what the fuck, you give me no options. Was clear. The Viper, yes, he is streaming. Well, I don't know exactly when it was the last time he streamed. I know that here a lot of viewers, they are watching Viper stream, they can tell you. But you can go to his channel, man. You can go to his Twitch channel and check when was his last stream. And you can watch, you know, whatever he streamed in the last session. For now, though, we have Castle Age for Terror, while Metal is on the way to Imperial Age. Guys, with 44 population, Metal is on the way to Imperial Age. Viper Stream has no energy. Sudman, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. A forward castle here for Metal. Not even close to zero of the sexual. Oh my god. Glocken. Bloodlines for Terrorinho. Right, so it's very, very fast Imperial Age. Under 28 minutes. 28 minutes for Metal. While how far away Terror is? Well, he can use the market in case he wants to be faster to. Oh my god. And we have Fire in the house. People, Mr. Fire. How are you, my man? How is everything with you? Hello, AoE fan. Hello, everybody. I know, Glocken, I know. I mean, you love, you know, these players because you also play with them. I know, man, I know. So how are you, Mr. Fire? Haven't seen you in quite some time, man. And there's a fire here. Fucking doubt. Alright, so fast Imperial Age, while Terror, well, not using his market to buy his Imperial Age faster than, let's say, standard, usual, normal, whatever you want to say. And already the first trap for Metal to take down this defensive tower, to destroy the walls, and his army to march in. Doubt was so wasted, he thought chairs were moving and was crying on Fire Stream. What? What? Do you want to see a gorgeous female? Yes, AoE fan, of course I want, man. I have some, I mean, a few of them in my list, but not too many, man. Now he believes in ghosts, oh my god. So yeah, AoE fan, prepare the link, man, please, and send it here. Please. Okay, so the defensive tower is down. Now the wall to follow. And here mangonel fights. Metal to deny, basically Terror to build more walls. And Terror to deny him of advancing even more. She talks Polish though. Okay. Streamers, female AoE streamers. Proves there's nothing that I won't wank to. Okay. Gorgeous female streamer. She even wears a bra. Glocken disappointed. Okay, why not some petardinios, man? Haven't seen, you know, too many players thinking of the petardinios. Hello is no good. Oh my god. Haven't see you, dude, in ages, man. I hope you're fine. I hope you're fine, man. Hello. So 125 population for Terror. Terror still Castle Age. Nah, this game probably is going to be 3-2. 63 population for Metal. Still only one town center. But what Terror here can do? Oh, he can do a lot. Terror coming out with a lot of knights. Fully Castle Age upgraded. But there are also a lot of monks from Metal. Well, Terror is destroying his own walls to make room for the knights and take down all the holy crabs, which he did. He got 3, 4, 5 knights converted, but still he is destroying the forward of Metal. Well, monks are down, the trebs are down. Terror still left with a lot of knights, but he will have to come out with some rams as well, man. Rams always help, obviously. Theocracy for Metal with pikeman upgrade, while again Terror, after this attack, he doesn't care about his knights, man, which is not good. And another one got converted. Yeah, I took a bit time off but couldn't resist anymore. Oh, the power of AoC, you see, the power of AoC, man. More stables now for Terror. He was trying to go forward with a ram, but these few converted knights taking it down. 54 population for Metal, still with only one town center though, so his economy is not that great. While Terror on the way to Imperial Age will be. He's missing the gold, obviously, but he can use the market for that one. Can sell the extra stone, can sell the extra, even some extra food if he has the extra wood. And there you go, he can go up to Imperial Age. But for now, going to mine some more gold, because all his gold in his base, it's gone. Creating these knights, yeah, wasted his resources, obviously. Well, wasted. They were invested resources, right? Top 5 AoE players. Well, if you go to, AoCzone.net, you will find there a top for 1v1, top AoC players 1v1, random, team rating for teams, for 1v1, for deathmatch, for custom scenario, everything you want to know, man. The only thing older than AoC Zone is Katsuni. Yes, I am. But I'm not the only one, man. Cannabis Michael is not far away from me. And you will be surprised, but even Memb, which is 10 years younger than me, though, he's 40, man. He's also pretty dead, right? And Chuck noticed that website wasn't stuck in 92. So light cav upgrade for Terrorinho, and Terrorinho is still not on the way to Imperial Age, but again, not too much juice there for metal, though 74 population, not like 30 or 40 something. He has a bit more, but still with only one town center and a few farms. Building now a second castle, though, and some pikes to counter those knights. Maybe younger than you, that nigga hit like 65 midlife crisis already. I know, Mr. GPN, being married makes you older, that's for sure. Probably this is why I still have some energy left at my age, man. Right, I'm not married. How was Hitler as a friend? Glocken. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. I never had a friend named Hitler. I had a friend named Adolf, which was okay. Me, yes, I'm way older than AoC, man. AoC came out in 97, 98, right? And I am much older. Maneg, thank you for the follow, thank you for the support, much appreciated. I thought you were older. Older than me by like 10 years. If you was married, you would be dead. I know, Mike. I know, Mike. I know. There is playing so bad. Well, but he's still not on the way to Imperial Age. But look at the army difference, man. It's more than double for Terrorinho. Actually, it's getting close to triple. Wait and see, 82 to 35, and only 2 rams. Are you fucking kidding me, Terror? With only 2 rams, you're hoping to take down 2 forward castles. Yes, you have a lot of light calves and quite a lot of knights, and now mixing in some cav archers, which might help. But we have onagers here for metal and a few monks. Now, this ram is going down. Yes, will go down. And the push from metal will still continue, but the population, guys, difference is in the range of 100 more for Terrorinho. 170 now, it's over 100, 170 to 67, and metal here losing more and more population, more and more villagers, army, monks, and so on. And Terror keep coming with rams, yeah, more and more rams incoming, and in the end, metal won't have enough to create enough army, enough resources to create enough army, to deal with Terror's counter push, man. 177 population for Terrorinho, 53 dropped for metal, 53, and still with only 1 TC. This is game. GG. Yes, guys, GG. So we have the 4-1 for Terrorinho. Fast achievements. Military 95, so 29 more units killed for Terror, with army more than double for him. it was a huge difference. While stone and gold better for metal, wood and food in return. Look at the food difference. 14,000, well, 13,000 and something, 13,000. And also wood, it was more than 8,000 for Terrorinho. A bit more stone though for metal, and also a bit more gold. But that was it, man. Imperial Age, no imp for Terror, so he won this game in Castle Age. And Villager highest, yeah, more than double again for Terror. That was quite a difference, man. Terror is the best. Yes, he is. So we have Z41, guys. 4-1. Okay, everybody, this was my last game of the night, guys. Have a great remaining of Friday, everybody, and have a great morning, evening, night, right wherever you are. Have a great weekend if we don't meet each other in the weekend. And yeah, hope that we will see again each other. Probably it's going to be Sunday, excuse me, because I think Sunday is going to be the next Polaris. And if it's going to happen, I will stream in Vubli Official as usual. If not, we will meet again each other yeah, sometime, right? I mean, another time, next time. Well, bye-bye for now, guys. Have fun, everybody, from now on to watch more AoC. Well, I will host somebody else, but Terror is streaming, Membi streaming, Ralber streaming. Later, hopefully, that some other player streamers like Viper Doubt might come to play and stream. But until then, guys, bye-bye for now. And never forget, we love this game. Please, AoE fan, post the link again because I have to scroll up to find that. So please post that link again so I can check on that hot chick. And yeah, see you guys next time. We love this game. Bye-bye.